Project Runway.
Let's go.
Hell yes, I'm the best.
You're either in or you're out.
I'm in, they're out.
I would be caught dead in his clothes.
Fashion is my life.
Who will be the next big fashion designer?
That's me.
Bottom line, I'm the best.
I will own the runway.
For these 15 designers, Project Runway is a chance of a lifetime.
My name is Rami Kashu. I was born in the city of Jerusalem, and I have my own studio in Los Angeles. I worked with Jessica Alba, and she wore this to the Video Music Awards, which still gets press today. I think that Project Runway can introduce my work to a larger audience.
Hi, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you.
Welcome.
Well, thanks. My name is Chris March. I've worked as a costume designer for almost 20 years. I am the go-to person in New York City for the larger-than-life costume. You never know what that phone call's gonna be. Like, can you make us outfits out of salad ingredients? Well, sure. And I have. Chris.
Christian.
Hi, nice to meet you.
My name's Christian Siriano, and I'm 21 years old. I was accepted into a university in London where I was able to work with huge, amazing designers, Alexander McQueen, Vivienne Westwood.
I'm kind of fierce, and I'm kind of a celebrity in my own head.
These are beds. I sleep on the floor at home, so I guess that's good.
You do?
I'd rather buy clothes than buy a bed.
My name is Carmen A. Weber. I used to model, and I've been very fortunate that I have modeled for so long because people could be fantastic designers, but if you haven't modeled, you don't know the first thing. And I'm really excited that I can bring that to the plate in anything that I do in fashion.
Love the outfit. Little
Thank
pull-out action
you.
going on. That's hot.
My name is Jillian Lewis, and I have been working as an illustrator and a designer for Ralph Lauren. It is a wonderful learning experience, but it's not my dream to be contributing to someone else's vision. I am here to get to the final three, and I am not going home.
I love that we got here first.
Me too. All right, I'm gonna start unpacking my bathroom
Okay,
stuff too,
cool,
because
cool.
I don't want those girls taking up my space. Hello. Hi. What's your name? Kit. And your name? Jillian. Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're just kind of like camping out, domain girl.
I just designed a jean collection, K Jeans by Kevin Christiana. It was on the cover of Victoria's Secret, but I didn't want to do the jean thing anymore. I wanted to get back to tailoring and collection-oriented design. I like style, and there's actually a lot more straight designers out there now than there was back in the day. I had to bring that up because I'm, such a tough guy.
I'm Jack. Good luck.
Me too, man.
We'll probably hate each other by the end of the show.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Steve.
Kevin, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I work at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. I end up sewing a lot for various exhibits. I always had an interest in art in one way or another.
I also like to draw quite a bit from life whenever possible. Damn, I wish I could remember this guy's phone number.
You auditioned last season?
Yeah. I was like number 16 out of 15. So I thought, what the hell, we'll give it another run this year.
My name is Elisa Jimenez. I'm an accidental fashion designer. I make marionettes that are 3 inches to 30 feet high. I actually started being involved in fashion when I started making costumes in order to perform with the marionettes. So it's just another discipline and an art lifestyle that I already do.
I actually totally envisioned doing all my yoga in a space about that big. I've been practicing at home.
Marion.
Nice to meet you.
Kevin, nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
You guys are my roommates, I guess?
Yes.
Hello. Hi. Hi, Kit. Sweet Pea.
The name Sweet Pea came from the period of my life when I was in an all-girl motorcycle club. 2 years ago, I started a business. It kind of took off, and I'm currently actually out of money for my business, so I definitely see Project Runway as a make it or break it opportunity.
This is Sweet Pea.
That's you. That looks like you.
And this is Mean Pea.
Hopefully he won't be her.
What does it say?
Oh, there's a lyric. Welcome, designers.
We hope you enjoy the new Gotham apartment.
Please meet us at Bryant Park.
Heidi and Tim.
Yay.
We're already on our way to Bryant Park.
I'm Simone LeBlanc. I have an honest vision that comes from the heart and a vision that I believe in and that is unique. I felt a great connection walking into Bryant Park. This is where Fashion Week happens and all of the creativity and the excitement and careers are made, and it was really great to be there. And I know I'll be there again.
Cheers to the adventure.
My name is Marion Lee. I own a flower shop in Dallas, Texas. And I design clothes out of my flower shop now. I hope that Project Runway will be a catalyst to get me back into fashion much more than what I'm doing right now.
Leading up to this whole experience has been like anxiety one minute and then you're excited the next minute. I've spent a lot of my career really working for other designers. I think it's a great opportunity for me to finally show my own individual creative vision.
My name is Victoria Hong. I was born in Korea. I moved to the United States when I was 3. I've always been very competitive by nature. I've always been an overachiever.
It's my birthday
next Saturday. Happy birthday.
Geminis, yeah!
Kit Pistol is kind of like my Mark Twain. It's an alias. My ultimate goal in fashion is to have my own line. I believe that the clothing that you wear represents who you are, and life is too short to have on a bad outfit.
I can't believe it. It's Project Runway, and I'm on it. It's crazy.
I came from a family of 14. We lived in a 2-bedroom house. We were poor. I wanted to come to New York and be a dancer, and I landed into the fashion industry. One thing led to another, and I launched my own lingerie line.
It's really a deep thing for me, this whole experience. It's not just a game, it's my life. It's like I'm scared and am I gonna be good enough for this competition?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Can I please have all of you gather around?
All of a sudden, Heidi Klum shows up looking fabulous, along with Tim Gunn.
Welcome to Bryant Park, home to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. At the end of the competition, 3 of you will earn the right to show your collections here. Next to me is Tim Gunn.
Thank you, Heidi.
He's the Chief Creative Officer of Liz Claiborne, Inc., and he's going to be your mentor while you're here.
Welcome, everyone. The 15 of you have been selected from a huge and extremely talented pool of designers from across the country, so congratulations. Each season on Project Runway, we raise the bar. Last year's designers were the strongest yet, but I have to tell you, I'm confident that you are the strongest group ever.
Thank you.
Are you settled into your new apartments at New Gotham? Gotham City's luxury apartment building? Yeah, it's pretty nice, no?
Sure.
Have you all enjoyed your champagne? Yeah. Because the party is over. Do you want to hear about your first challenge?
Yeah. Sure, please.
Tim?
In past seasons of Project Runway, the first challenge has been to create an outfit using unconventional materials such as groceries, home furnishings, but we're not going to do that this time.
If you look across the lawn, there are 3 tents. You must use these tents as a raw material to create an outfit that expresses who you are as a designer.
The tents looked like really, really cheap plastic fabric. And I was like, oh God, I don't want to make something out of this cheap white crap.
Don't despair. Those tents are constructed out of $50,000 worth of premium textiles donated by Mood Fabrics.
I was so stoked because to be able to use really fine fabrics and make anything I wanted to make is really great.
When Heidi says go, you'll have 10 minutes to grab fabric from the tents. Then we'll head back to Parsons, where you'll have until 1 a.m. to construct your designs.
I love that you took your shoes off.
Ready? Go! Happy birthday. Woo, thank you.
I haul ass. I run like a Mexican running to the border.
I can see in the middle of the tent there's this amazing plaid fabric, and I know I want it.
I totally like beeline for the plaid that I saw in the middle.
I wasn't fast enough because Kevin beat me to the fabric.
I ran the slowest, and everybody else was going in this frenzy, like crazy sharks.
It was pretty crazy, it was chaotic. You feel like you have, 5 seconds to grab all the fabrics, and you feel like you need more just in case.
I started pulling really anything I could get my hands on that was visually stunning to me because I just didn't want to run out.
Of course, I got there last. But the funny thing was, exactly what I wanted just happened to be hanging there, and nobody else chose it.
You have 5 minutes.
I was a whore. I just grabbed a little fabrics.
I ended up taking some silk chiffon, and I decided that I would imbue it with a natural element and use grass stain as a staining method. With my own work, I oftentimes use teas and oils and herbs to feed the fabrics.
Elisa might be a little off her block, but I'm kind of curious to see what all comes of it.
Everybody, time's up. We're headed over to Parsons. Okay, so follow me.
I was pretty freaked out because we have so much work ahead of us.
Look what stays behind. Bigfoot.
Coming up on Project Runway.
Looks like you have a lot of finishing to do.
I do.
You're the dress form?
Yeah.
That's very spiritual the way you do it.
She's a little strange.
Walking into the design room and seeing the mannequin, it was so surreal and exciting and fabulous. I loved it.
For this challenge, we needed to show what our point of view was, and what a great first challenge. It was like $50,000 worth of fabrics from Mood. Basically get a chance to prove yourself like right off the bat. I'm serious, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing.
Hi, everybody. Remember Heidi's words? This challenge is about showing who you are as a designer. You have until 1 a.m. tonight to complete your design. So in our Project Runway tradition, make it work. All right. I'll see you later.
I definitely like the blue. The blue's really
Yeah, no, I think
fresh.
the blue is the trim with this print. It's pretty, so.
The challenge is, who are you? I mean, that's like a philosophical question. Designers try to hash out through the entirety of their careers.
This is so overwhelming. It's like a smorgasbord.
Ricky, did you finally pick what you're gonna use?
I really didn't need any of it. I decided to do a baby doll dress, but I wanted to give the impression of lingerie because it is my background. All right, all right, all right. Oh my God, I was a cheerleader when I was like in high school.
You were.
I was such a queen.
I'm doing pieces that have a romantic, historical sensibility to them. The fabrics are a great mix of kind of the old and the new.
I love to drape. I love to mix something that is feminine with something that is edgy. Really, I want to grab all of the elements that are my signature pieces and create this dress that perfectly represents me for today.
Does anyone know what time it is? Or is... Oh. It's not even 2.
I have a tendency to be more toward the edge of avant-garde, so I wanted to create a mythical gown. So I decided to create a cascade, almost like water or like magic, falling out of the back.
Throwing that like on your body?
Yeah.
You're the dress form?
Yeah.
I
think we were all taking a look at what she was doing because it's so different than everyone else. You sew it right onto a person? They stand there and...
It's very spiritual the way you do it.
It's shocking. Wow.
Elisa, she reminds me of a rain goddess woman. She's like all spiritual and in the Himalayan mountains. She's a little strange.
Oh my gosh. At first I felt like the time was okay, and then what happens is the time just starts to slip away from me.
See what this is going to become. I kind of have this tendency to grab at these like really bright, exciting colors, but in the end, it has to be something of elegance and something that's sophisticated.
I think at first my clothes come off as a little bit bizarre, but I'm hoping the judges are going to recognize that I stand apart, but I'm fear that they might be a little bit confused.
I'd say that my style is probably more classic. I like to keep things very simple, very pared down.
Does anybody have a pinking shoe with like a larger zigzag?
Yeah, that'll do it. Jack, to save the day. You're the superhero, and you look like one too.
Yeah, did you see his abs?
I'm in the room, people.
Hi, everybody. It seems very intense in here and fabric-filled.
So, Rami, how are you?
I'm good. Just wanted to freestyle today.
It's stunning.
Thank you.
It's stunning.
Thank you.
Definitely, I think Rami's competition, but I do think he did a piece that so many other designers do.
Carry on.
I will.
Good. Christian, how are you?
Hi.
This top, it's not symmetrical. You've been so meticulous about this matching, and then as it fans out, it doesn't at all.
Right, that wasn't the point. I didn't even attempt it at all.
I know.
Like there was
I
no...
can tell.
Yeah, no, but I mean, that wasn't the...
I can tell.
But you can tell where I did mean to do it.
I mean, it could be fine. The judges could be fine with it. I just, I have an obligation to you to tell you how I'm feeling about it.
Yeah.
Okay?
You want me to make a new jacket?
No.
I think my jacket was really accomplished. And so far, what I've done, I feel is something that I love.
Simone, talk to me.
I'm really into the color contrast that I'm using. I think it kind of takes it out of something that feels more antiquated and brings it to a more modern feeling.
What about this, though?
This, oh yeah. Well, I could actually leave it untacked right here and tack this in, and it's gonna have a side zip.
It just looks like you have a lot of finishing to do.
I do.
The top of my dress hasn't worked out quite in the way that I thought it would, and I lost my vision a little bit with it, and that totally freaks me out.
Okay, you just have a lot of work to do.
I know, but I'll get it done.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. Go to work. Go. So, Elisa.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Well, I decided, since it was an expression of self, that I would start out first with something that I feel very akin to, which was the body shape, the form. So from the front, it's very clean, very clear, very lovely, but it's revealed in the back, having it all furled up, and so that it would actually come untangled as she walks and she moves.
Is that gonna work?
In the past, when I've tried it, it's kind of worked.
This ending here, to me, seems really in opposition to the finish of this dress. You have to really be concerned with, did I take this as far as I needed to? All right, thank you. Designers, you have until 1 a.m. to finish up your designs, and I will see you in the morning. Carry on. Make it work.
When Tim came in and saw that I was actually done with my dress, he felt that I had a lot of work to do. I don't want to make compromises. I want to be able to do my idea the way I planned it. For this particular piece, I think I'm going to be like done.
I was like, well, what do you mean you're done? Like, the edges aren't finished? And she said, no, this is the way I want it to look. It's done. She wants to sleep.
That's exactly right. I'll be sleeping at some point.
Oh, if you finished, you get to go sleep?
She was done and went and took a nice snooze, which all of us would have loved, but I don't think any of us had the time.
We're all trying to finish without screwing things up too terribly bad.
I'm so afraid what it's gonna look like on here.
make this work. How does my dress keep shrinking?
I do love my design, but the technical side is not good. Tim said a lot of the completion of it relied on what I could do with the technical part of it.
It can't be good and it can't be easy all the time. This is part of the process.
Uh-oh, looks like we got 10 minutes.
Don't go into the fear box, people. Don't go into the fear box.
Whatever, I'm done.
Did you have a good sleep? You were conked out. Did you dream about Project Runway?
No, I was out like a complete, just like...
Coming up on Project Runway.
You have 15 minutes.
I didn't have time to put in a zipper.
I'm very anxious, and I'm like, let's just get this going.
Waking up and knowing it was Judgment Day, there was a lot of anxiety floating around at that moment, and nobody wants to be the first person off the show.
Everybody's pretty much done or almost done.
The three of us are in a much better situation than some other people. At least we have finished things.
Yes.
When Tim Gunn said, I'm really going to have to focus on my finishing, it is a real challenge for me to want to have to finish it, like make it look clean.
Okay, let's go.
Make
it work.
We left a little bit of a mess, I think.
What's your bag, dude? Stay a while.
There's absolutely like a high pressure situation this morning where it's like, don't talk to me, don't touch my stuff, get out of my face, I need to get this done.
I'm very nervous about the show today because I still have some finishing touches to add on my outfit, and I'm terrified about the fit on the model because we haven't seen the model.
Designers, can I ask you to gather around, please? This is the day of our first runway show. So I want you to go in there and knock the judges' socks off. In just a few moments, I'm going to be sending in your models. You will have 2 hours to send them to the Tresemme Hair Salon and the L'Oreal Paris Makeup Room. And please think wisely about the bluefly.com accessories wall because it's phenomenal.
All right.
Okay?
Love you, Armina. Please move.
It's freak out time here, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's Wendy?
I'm Wendy.
Katie,
Hi, Wendy.
nice to meet you.
The models came in, and we're trying to match up whose models is whose. And she came over to me, and she said, are you Chris? And I was like, hallelujah. This girl is gorgeous.
I just wanted to try these on you really quickly.
The models were more or less assigned to us. We weren't able to pick and choose. I was really, really happy with my model.
What I need to do really quickly is hand measure you. Oh, it's a little tight.
I love the color. It's a good color.
Glad to hear that.
It feels London to me. I know.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Good, good. My model loves my outfit, and I love my outfit as well.
I really just like want to prove myself now. I'm like kind of fired up.
Just kind of want it like a little edgier.
Yeah, it's a little too far.
That's so cute.
Designers and models, I just want you to know you have 15 minutes.
There was quite a few of us working like right down to the last minute, like do or die, it has to be done.
You are going to get stitched into the dress.
I didn't have time to put in a zipper, so once I put the dress on Lauren, I actually had to physically sew the side seam onto her.
Oh, I feel good in it.
I'm very anxious, and I'm like, let's just get this going. Like, let's just do this. This is what I've been working to.
So let's do a test walk. Once I got my dress on my model, the sculptural quality of the dress literally tangled about her. I intuitively felt like maybe I should chop off about 5 feet of it for the walk down the runway, but I didn't do it.
I think everyone has the best design. You do? I don't. I think there's some hand-sewed crap up in here.
All right, everybody. Are you ready for your big debut? Yeah? We're going right now, okay? Follow me.
Coming up on Project Runway.
It's kind of boring.
Is so dressed in the dark.
Why is the construction so poor?
Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to the runway. As you know in fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out. There are 15 of you now. 3 will make it to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, where one of you will be named the winner of Project Runway. The winner will receive a spread in Elle magazine, an opportunity to sell their line on bluefly.com, an all-new 2008 Saturn Astra, and $100,000 to start their own line, furnished by Tresemme, professional hair care. For your first challenge, we asked you to create a garment that expresses who you are as a designer and provided you with $50,000 of fabric to work with. Let's meet the judges. First, we have top American designer, Michael Kors.
Hey, guys.
Next, we have Nina Garcia, fashion director of Elle magazine.
Nice meeting you guys.
And sitting across from you is our very special guest, acclaimed designer, Monique Lullier.
Hello, everyone.
We will score your designs as they come down the runway. The designer with the highest score will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. Let's start the show.
When the judges saw Lee come down the runway, she got tangled in the dress. What they saw was the thing I had feared the most.
I know who I am as a designer, and I thought the outfit was just terrific. It had this high-quality feel and an elegance that I was after.
I definitely like fitted, well-made, tailored clothing, but I like putting my little signature edge to it. I feel like I could definitely be one of the main competitors, definitely.
This is a happy dress. Christina smiled and did everything perfectly. I got a tear in my eye. Little baby.
I did have a little bit of hesitation, obviously, about the technical aspects that weren't up to par, but I felt like the design transcended that.
I think I did a good job. The color was really exciting. It was definitely one of the more dramatic pieces up there.
I felt really accomplished. The jacket fit so good. I don't know how that happened. It was like perfect.
I was thrilled with the total outcome. As a designer, I felt I really got to where I wanted to go.
I'm looking at the judges and I'm noticing that they were fixated on Ashley and her dress. I think that the look is very strong and best expresses my vision.
After seeing everyone's, I realized I should have made bolder choices with certain things. It was really about drama. It was really about wow. And mine was more subtle. I don't know if I'm making the statement that I want to make.
I was confident that I designed something that I thought was really cute. Creating my vision within one dress and one challenge was fine for me.
My piece was very exciting. It was sort of larger than life. When I saw it, I was a lot happier than I thought I was going to be.
The outfit wasn't as glamorous as I wanted, but there was a major sense of relief that I had actually pulled it off.
There's no way I'm gonna get voted off. It's just not gonna happen. It can't happen. She looks so amazing.
Marie rocked my dress. The dress was so representative of me, I couldn't have been happier.
We've scored your designs. Will the following designers please step forward? Chris March. Kevin. Sweet Pea. Jillian. Jack. Marion. Steve. Carmen. Kit. If I have called your name, congratulations. Your scores were high enough to move you to the next round. You can leave the runway. The 6 remaining designers have the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. Let's bring out your models. I would like to start with Christian.
I wanted to know what your whole thought was behind the outfit.
Well, I kind of was just going off of a sculptural, European-inspired, tailored piece. I think it shows that I'm an innovative designer.
I think volume is in, and I like how you incorporated that in the sleeves. And I love the detail in the skirt, the black stripe, how it's continuous throughout the outfit.
Yeah, it's nice to see the back. It's quirky, tailored. It's not just another dress. It's polished. I think you thought about the whole look.
Thank you very much.
I didn't find your fabrics very interesting, but I do think you did a fantastic silhouette, a fantastic design.
Thank you, thank you.
It kind of grows on me.
Good, it should.
Simone?
What is it that you want to express with this dress, Simone?
I wanted to express the feeling of a modern romantic, kind of give the emotion and the feeling of antique textiles, but do it in a modern way.
Can I see her with the jacket off? And can she turn around? Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the construction of this dress, Simone. Why is the construction so poor?
I had a time issue, so I do understand what you're saying with that.
Can you put the jacket back on? I think that those two things worn together is so dressed in the dark. Like she just grabbed some random jacket and put it with some random dress.
I kept waiting for that wow factor, and I was very bored, really.
Okay.
Rami? Monique, how do you like his dress?
I thought this dress was actually executed beautifully. I think it's very chic. I love your color selection.
What is this fabric that
Silk Georgette. Just wanted to introduce something that is new and modern, romantic, and this is something that obviously is a signature of mine, so.
It is sophisticated and it's chic.
Thank you.
The one thing I will tell you is this, though, the flower. The flower to me is a little MOB, a little mother of the bride. Like we just added that final touch. But it's chic. It's
Thank
very
you.
chic.
Thanks.
Ricky?
Well, I'd want to hear a little bit about you as a designer, Ricky.
For my whole history, I've done lingerie. So I did a baby doll.
I think it's sweet, but you opted for a very safe silhouette.
At the end of the day, it's a baby doll dress, and it's kind of boring.
It just leaves me hanging with, well, what else is there? You know, like it's too safe.
It has to be memorable.
Memorable, and
Yeah.
oh my God, you've gotta push it. This is just, it's a nice dress. And nice, my God. Can you imagine the next day the New York Times says, it was nice.
Victoria?
I thought it was very sweet, and then I thought the touch of the metallic brocade flower was a nice new twist to it.
Do you have anything you want to add, Victoria?
I just wanted something fresh, and because it was just so much black, I thought, you know, it would be nice to add,
you know, the floral sort of decoration.
You better not try to hail a cab in that dress.
Really? You cannot lift your
can't
arms?
lift your arms.
Well, I think you need to make sacrifices for fashion sometimes.
I know women willing to bleed. If the dress is fabulous enough, you're willing to bleed.
And last but not least, Elisa. Tell us first about what your point of view was.
I specifically went for something that was alive and vibrant as far as color, and I wanted something that would be sylph-like, you know, aerial, water, air, going for like a haiku of a cut, just this sort of like very simple but beautiful, like, and then this cascade of like, coming out the back.
I'm confused. Can you turn around? It is so heavy, that train, that it's dragging the fabric down. I mean, it's an awful effect here. She tripped on the runway. That enough is a problem.
Michael.
You had me at hello, because I think the color's pretty. I think the sleeve is pretty. And then all of a sudden it looks like you took all the scraps that were left and glued it onto the dress.
I think you didn't know where to stop. There was an intuition, which now confirms that I should always listen to my intuition. It was to take the scissors and chop it all off at the bottom.
Every designer should listen to their intuition.
We've heard what you had to say. We're gonna have a little chat, and then I'm gonna call you back. Thank you. You can leave the runway. Okay, who should we start with? Who's gonna win this challenge?
I'm kind of on the fence.
What do we think about Victoria?
I thought it was a pretty balance of a safe silhouette, and then the flower was another nice touch.
And it had a little flirtiness to it, which was nice.
It's charming.
Yeah.
Christian, it grew on me.
I thought it was innovative. Yeah, and I also loved all his, you know, intricate detailing, you know, the pleating, the tucking, the twisting.
So edgy and well made.
And the back looked fantastic.
Yeah, the back was very cool.
Rami.
He really knew how to work with that fabric.
Yeah, you know, that whole look and how he draped it so well. So I think he really knows his craft.
I got a very good sense of what kind of designer he is.
I'm eager to see what he does next time. Okay, we've done the good ones. Now let's go to the bad ones. How about Simone?
Boring, poorly made.
No creativity.
No creativity. No wow.
I do have to say, with Simone, I did like the color combination.
But I don't know, I mean, like when the jacket came off, you're like, oh my God, the dress is, put it back on, exactly. What was that?
She couldn't deliver.
Elisa.
She cut it all in one seam.
Which is not easy.
Which is not easy.
But then I thought she went way too far with the train, and I don't know anyone in my right mind who would wear that dress the way it is.
Her model looked like she was pooing fabric.
Train wreck.
Yeah, it was definitely a train wreck.
Ricky.
Ricky, well, the baby doll dress, well made. He does know how to sew. But you know what? You're a lingerie designer. You know how to make foundations.
He could have done something fierce.
You could have done amazing something. And that's what you gave me?
It's not good enough.
No, it's not.
Okay, we've made our decision.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Okay, let's bring them back out. One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. Victoria, you're in. You can leave the runway. And now for the winner of this challenge. Congratulations. Rami, you are the winner of this challenge. You will have immunity for the next challenge and cannot be eliminated.
Wonderful.
You can leave the runway. Thank you.
To be the first winner was amazing. I think that I set the bar for this competition. I've gotten their attention, and hopefully they will see more positive things from me. I'm immune.
Christian, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Ricky, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Simone, Elisa, one of you will be out. Simone, your look had no wow factor. And on top of that, it was very poorly constructed. Elisa, creativity is great, but you do need to trust your instincts and edit. Your look was way too much. Simone, you're out. Elisa, that means you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.
I didn't expect to be the first one to go, honestly. I did have something to say, and I feel like I did accomplish a beautiful garment, even though it wasn't sewn in the way that I wanted it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tim.
Like Simone, we're gonna miss
Yes, I know I'm gonna miss you guys too.
you. Someone has to go first.
Someone does.
So you have to go upstairs now and clean up your space, okay?
Thank you.
I truly feel like I had a chance to be part of the final three, but I feel like if I want to show, you know, in the tent someday, I can still make that happen on my own and continue on with the career that I'm building.
This season on Project Runway.
Are you guys ready for your next challenge?
I was so shocked.
I have a special guest.
Whoa, man. This season is phenomenal.
Don't think bitches know that I'm way better than them?
People will get bitchy. I know I will.
Do I hear another word coming out of your mouth? I didn't think so.
Sometimes it's better not to fight about it and to go with it.
You know, I don't believe that.
Her way is the only way, and that's it.
Why are you suddenly, like, belittling me?
We agreed to disagree on that one. How is that? She sees it one way and I see it another.
Jack and I just had a discussion, and I just want Jack to share it with you.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to think, honestly.
I think you turned her into a streetwalker.
Who would wear that in the real world?
It looks like she's going to a funeral.
The judges are a whole nother story.
We have completely different concepts.
I can't help but to say what I think. I felt very micromanaged. Please get off my back.
It's like you get on a roller coaster and there's nothing you do but hang on.
Visit BravoTV.com to learn more about the fashions you've seen on today's show.